this whole ESPN layoff of people is very, very fascinating to me. At the time of the recording of the previous video that I just put out, we only knew that Jalen Rose and Jeff Van Gundy and Keaton Johnson were fired from ESPN. Although, going through research, reading articles and stuff, they said that 20 more people would be laid off. And ever since that recording, and it's been just 5 or 10 minutes max Kellerman has been fired also. So, man, we can sit there and speculate about who's going to be let go of. We probably going to make other videos once we have the full list, right? But right now, I'm here to say that the game has changed officially. It's a new era on TV, meaning the new era. Before, I felt like the people that they would put on TV, they would have to prove themselves through hard work in the past, working as a journalist first, writing a lot of articles, breaking stories, interviewing people, and by working towards these steps, this is how you would end up on TV. One of the main examples of this being Stephen A. Smith, who very quick to remind us about his come up, how he had to be a beat writer for a while, taking internships, etc., writing, covering sports in Philly. Skip also will tell you about how he used to cover sports in the 70s, 80s, all the time. He was there every time. This is the road that you would have to go through to end up on TV eventually. And now here's why the game has changed. Now, if you look at this ESPN layoff thing, who are the guys that they will keep? The guys who have shown that they are able to get an audience. And it's not just TV world, it's society world. People do not read as much as they used to. So now the way you have to be able to get an audience is either through podcasting or YouTube, but you have to go independent. Either before you on TV, for the guys like Pat McAfee, for example, who just signed this huge deal, $85 million. He had the Pat McAfee show going for himself, which he was able to gather such a huge audience. And basically, ESPN was like, we're going to acquire your show. So this is why they're paying that man so much. Or you have the guys like Shannon Sharp, who obviously got on TV and he knocked it off the park, but he still on the side went and started Club Shay Shay to showcase that stuff. And now it's just worth the super max, and it's reported that he's going to get a big payday once he reaches out to FanDuel. Another guy like this, obviously Stephen A. Smith starting his own show, JJ Redick, all these guys, those are the guys that we will have on TV now. The guys who went out there on the side and showed that by themselves, they were able to either get an audience just by themselves, bringing insight, energy, whatever it is, or through sheer journalism. Shannon Sharp, with such a lovable personality on TV, going out there and interviewing all these guys, just showing that he's able to get all of the big names, all of the big cases, and get some great interviews, great insight of the displays that we wouldn't see. Like, for example, that interview that Shannon Sharp did with Dwayne Wade and all that stuff that he was able to get out of him. That was great. And I can't see a lot of other people on TV being able to pull that off. And Shannon Sharp was able to do that outside of Undisputed. And this is why he's actually shown his value. Stephen A. Smith, if you watch his podcast, this is golden. The way he's able to go from topic to topic, still be entertaining, still bring insight and humor at the same time. You can't really showcase all of that on First Take. This is golden. JJ Redick, he proved himself, and now he's already a top dog at ESPN. I believe he's been there for like over a year, 2 years max, But because of the Old Man and the Three, his podcast is just shown, okay, I can do this. And people just tune in just to hear JJ Redick now already. He's already skyrocketed the podcast. And this is how you will have to prove yourself. And for all of the guys that like to shit on independent creators, man, you have to show this is how it's done now. The independent creators are the new journalists right now. So I would advise just all guys that you really feel like they have that ability to go out there in that field, because you never know how far you can go. Don't just, be at the barbershop talking about the game if you can just grab a mic and do it. Don't just be, on Twitter tweeting these hot takes and everything. If you actually do research and care about the game, just go out there and put your thoughts in the world. You never know how far you may end up. Another example of this is Skinny for Real, or King of the Fourth Quarter, that he ended up on the Stephen A. Smith podcast and even on First Take once. The guy is like 25, 26, and he's just been on this YouTube grind putting out all these videos, and he ended up on TV now, because this is the game. The man has also shown his value, the ability to get an audience on a consistent basis. And I'll put it out there. This is what I'm trying to do also, man, with this YouTube stuff, man. So y'all wish me luck. Anyways, get in the comment section. We're going to end the video right here. And give me your thoughts. Do you agree with my take about how the game has shifted and how it's going to impact TV or not? And I'll see you guys later. Peace.